Good day, students. Today we are considering a topic titled photoelectric effect. Photoelectric effect takes place when light falls on a metal surface to emit electron from the surface, and this is called photoelectric effect. The electrons that are emitted from the metal surface is called photoelectrons. Increasing the intensity of the light on the metal surface does not increase the energy or the velocity at which the electron moves, but it only increases the number of electrons being emitted. And a man called Einstein works on the concepts that Max Planck worked on in 1902, but Einstein came with his own concept, proposed his own concepts in 1909. And his concept says that the total energy content of the photons or quanta is equals to the work function plus half mv squared, which is kinetic energy of motion of the liberated electrons. He says try to separate the energy and explain the energy. He really worked on the Max Planck's concept, because Max Planck always says that the energy content, the quantum of energy, is in discrete or separate packets, and also it moves from one energy level to the other and comes back to the ground state or any energy level. But Einstein says that the total energy content of a photon or quanta is hf, and also says that work function is part of the energy used in removing electron, in freeing electron from the metal surface, which is work function. And also tell us that the remaining energy is the kinetic energy in making electrons to move. Let's see. When light falls on the metal surface, electrons are emitted. This is the photoelectric effect. The emitted electrons are known as photoelectrons. Increasing the intensity of the light increases the number of photoelectrons, but not their energy or velocity. Photocells are used in burglar alarm, television, cameras, automatic doors, automatic street lighting, automatic digital counters. Einstein equation and explanation. In 1909, Einstein proposed an explanation of the photoelectric effect using the concept first put forward by Max Planck that light waves consist of tiny bundles or packets of energy known as photons or quanta. Each photon of light or electromagnetic wave has an energy hf, where h is Planck's constant, the value is 6.6 times 10 to the minus 34 joule seconds, and f is frequency of the light. Einstein idea can be expressed in the equation hf equals to work function plus half mv squared. The term hf represents the total energy content of a single photon of incident light. Part of this energy W is used to get the electron free from the atom and away from the metal surface. This energy W is known as the work function. I said that the work function is used to free electron from the metal surface. After it's been free, the remaining energy, which is the kinetic energy, is used to liberate electron, which is the kinetic and half mv squared, from the metal surface, to liberate, to release them, to move away from the metal surface. W is different. The work function is different for different metals. The work function W is given by W equals to hf naught. The total energy content is hf, but when you talk about work function, it's hf naught. F naught is the threshold frequency. And what is threshold frequency? The frequency of light which falling on the metal surface is just sufficient to liberate the electron without giving them any additional kinetic energy. It's just sufficient to liberate the electron, but will not give them any additional kinetic energy. Now, what is the work function? The work function of a metal is the minimum energy required to liberate an electron from a metal surface. Work function is the minimum energy required to liberate electron from the metal surface. You can see the metal. This is the photon, HF. That's the total energy content that's coming. And when it gets on the surface, it will now give it the work function to free electron from the metal surface, to free it out. After freeing it out, it will now give it another energy, which is kinetic energy, to liberate the electron from the metal surface. You see, the work of Einstein is different to 3 categories. It has the total energy. It works on the Max Planck. Max Planck came with his own theory, 1902, but Einstein came with his own 1909. It works on Max Planck's theory concept. Okay, the next one now, we now move into how the relationship is being combined together. Based on Einstein's photoelectric equation, we have two. We have HF equals work function plus half mv squared. This is total energy content of the photon or quanta. While this is the work function, while this is the kinetic energy to liberate the electron, the work function to free electron from the metal surface or from the atom, while HF is the total energy content. Since you know these are equation 1, you know that we have the work function is equals to Planck constant multiplied by threshold frequency. Equation 2. Now replace W in equation 1 with HF naught. Now write HF equals HF naught plus E, where E equals half mv squared equals to kinetic energy. Now, here I write E. Well, let's transfer this and this. We have HF minus HF naught equals to E, equals to kinetic energy. And our kinetic energy equals half mv squared equals electron volts, 1 electron volts. And 1 electron volt is equals 1.6 times 10 to the power minus 19 joules. That's the value. In case you have to convert, when you are giving value, I want to convert it to joules, you multiply it by 1.6 times 10 to the power minus 19. Therefore, E equals HF minus HF naught. This is what's called Einstein photoelectric equation. Photoelectric equation. Now let's solve problems on this. When you see a question like this, write the parameters. Energy in joules, the wavelength, velocity c, the Planck constant h, joules seconds. Now what formula relate this together? Energy equals HF. Don't forget that your C equals to F lambda. F now, since you are not given F, C over lambda, replace it E equals to HC over lambda, which is equals to E now equals all our H, 6.6 times 10 raised to the power minus 34 times C, 3 times 10 raised to the power 8 over wavelength, 3 times 10 raised to the power minus 7. This one you need to do this separately. You are dividing it. When you get that, multiply this, put this one divided by, put this in brackets before you divide it. When you get the answer, you get 6.6 times 10 raised to the power minus 19 joules. This is the end of our class. Please subscribe to my channel so that I can get the latest video. Have a wonderful day.